I'm Abriella, and this is my wrestling journey.
So, Aubriella, as if I didn't know, who is your favorite WWE wrestling person?
So, as if for like backstage or like manager stuff.
Well, yeah, let's say this. What got you into wrestling?
Is
that the same answer or no?
No.
Okay.
That is Bray Wyatt and The Undertaker.
Oh, Bray Wyatt and The Undertaker?
So,
okay.
like, I'd say my favorite backstage or manager person is probably Paul Heyman. I am Paulie Dangerously. It's the cult of Paulie Dangerously.
It's the cult of Paulie Dangerously.
Yeah.
Okay. And how long ago did you start to really, really like Paul Heyman?
Like a couple years ago, or three or two.
Guess what? It was the pandemic.
So 2 or 3. And I was Paul Heyman for Halloween.
But before that, what did you do? Remember when you used to cut promos?
I used to cut promos. And
in public?
In public, yes. I did do that. And after Halloween, I had a whole costume that I could cut promos in. So, like, I had, like, a suit, and then I had a bald cap. I have no idea where that bald cap is, and I'm so mad. That's why I'm Paulie Dangerously now, because I have my short hair.
And how did that go for you at any of the shows?
Well, the wrestling show that we went to, wasn't it the live one?
Yeah, it was a house show. Yep.
Was it a house show?
One of them was a house show, and one of them was Raw.
I think
the one that you were
Raw.
Dressed like Paul Heyman was Raw.
So I went to Raw dressed as Paul Heyman, and he was like, "That's not me. That's not me, right? I'm right here, right? I'm right here. That's not me."
That was a great moment because everybody in the crowd around us was going, "Paulie, Paulie." They're trying to get him to look over at you.
And I had like a sign that said, "Look, it's the Heyman kid."
Because, let's see, the little backstory is you've been dressing up like the Heyman kid and cutting promos in public. Like your very first promo was 2020. Where was that at? Starbucks. And what did you ask that lady?
I asked her if she had any scones for my tribal chief, my mom. My mom.
And also, I believe you cut a pretty legendary promo
on a McDonald's worker.
What'd you tell him?
I demanded him to get back to work.
Did he like that? Did he think it was funny?
Yeah, he said it was amazing.
All right, let's talk about your other wrestling stuff besides your affection and love for Paul Heyman, which is really cool. So who's
Not a lot of 11-year-olds.
No, and
like,
at the time,
Paul Heyman.
At the time, you were 7 or 8 when you first started doing that and cutting these great promos. Why don't you give us a little? You want to hear? Here's a fake.
I was gonna grab that.
The Macho Man, Randy Savage, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I am a special counsel for your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. Acknowledge him, not Solo.
So, who's your all-time favorite wrestler then? I know Paul Heyman is one of your all-time favorite wrestling people, period.
You can't do that, Dad.
You don't have all-time favorite?
I do have an all-time favorite, but it's so hard.
Huh, well, who is it?
Well,
is it Bray?
One of them is Bray. I like Bray, Undertaker, Macho Man, Kevin Nash.
You like the old school.
I like older school people, yeah. But I like Firefly Funhouse Bray.
Yeah, you like the Fiend.
Yeah, I like the Fiend.
Yeah.
Bray Wyatt. High Fireflies, Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you.
You like Uncle Howdy?
I do like Uncle Howdy.
You like the Wyatt Six? Is that a pretty cool storyline?
I love the Wyatt Six.
You're looking forward to their first match?
I love how their feminism works because Gable is mean to Maxine.
He's mean to his family. He's mean to Maxine.
And he's mean to women.
That's true.
And then Uncle Howdy's like, get him! Shoot him in the head! I was on FaceTime with Miley one night, and she heard you guys yelling her name or something. We were up in our room. Well, I wasn't up in our room. And she ran downstairs and she showed me. So it was like Bo Dallas getting a therapy session, but it was Uncle Howdy too.
Yeah, yeah.
So like he was talking to himself.
Right.
And he was his own therapist.
Right. That cool?
I love it.
Yeah, that's pretty great. So who's your favorite current wrestler?
Oh, my favorite current wrestler. So, girl or boy?
Well, I mean, that does make a difference, but didn't you have someone that you've had a pretty special connection with?
Bianca.
Bianca Belair.
Bianca Belair.
You love Bianca.
Love Bianca.
What is it that you like about Bianca?
I don't know. I just love her.
She's
like,
just cool.
Like, that hit me at the WrestleMania that she won the belt.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why, but it just hit me. Oh my god, I love Bianca Belair.
And have you had any experiences?
Yes.
Okay,
So,
what happened with Bianca?
I made a sign one time. That was the first thing that happened. And my dad posted it on Twitter, and she posted it in something that had like all of her fans and stuff. So it was like a collage of people, and I was in it.
That's so
and then
cool.
when we went to the house show, our house show, I've been to 2 shows, and when we went to the house show, she smiled and waved at me.
She was like, "Oh, there she is! It's the girl with the sign."
And then at Raw, she seen me, and she blew a kiss at me. And what was really funny about it is that the guy that was in front of us thought that it was his.
That was hilarious.
And like, dude, do you not realize she has a husband and 2 kids? I almost said a wife and 2 kids.
And who's your favorite current male wrestler?
My favorite current male wrestler. LA Knight, Drew McIntyre, and Cody Rhodes. Tie.
LA Knight.
A draw.
Who else?
Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes.
So it's a 3-way tie.
It's a draw.
You have no favorite.
Yeah. Well, I have favorites, but those are the 3 favorites.
What would you call Drew McIntyre as far as our house goes?
The household family favorite.
He's the collective favorite.
Yeah,
we
so
always
like,
root for Drew.
We always root for Drew. Especially when he goes against Logan Paul.
Ugh.
He's never been against Logan Paul before.
But when he does.
Yeah!
So what do you want to be when you get older?
I want to be a wrestler, but if I can't get into wrestling, I do want to be a kindergarten teacher for some reason.
That's pretty cool.
I love kids.
Are you going to have them sing the Firefly Funhouse thing?
I will. That's going to be our everyday thing. So that's going to be like one of my, what is it called? Like, you know, like when
Your curriculum?
No. That is going to be what I'm going to teach him about wrestling. I'm going to teach him about Bray Wyatt. I'm going to be like...
This
so
is going to be the funnest, weirdest kindergarten class ever.
They're going to love it, too.
And if you do become a wrestler, do you have an idea of like a gimmick or what kind of wrestler you want to be?
No, but I sort of do want to be like off-brand Diamond Dallas Page, like DDP.
Oh, you want to be like someone that took in his footsteps?
Yeah, like I like had a name. It was like Delilah.
And Delilah Page?
Yeah, I think, yeah. Delilah Page.
Okay, that sounds pretty cool. But you know, they do that. They've done that before in wrestling because Ric Flair's not the first Nature Boy. So maybe you can do that. What's your all-time dream match? It can be anyone from any era. Anyone from any era of any time that you
Can I have
would
a
love
ladder
to.
match? Like a
Hell,
Money in the
yeah,
Bank
yeah, you
match?
can make it whatever you want.
So how many people was in Money in the Bank? 6?
Money in the Bank.
6?
So you want to have a Money in the Bank
I wanna
ladder
have a
match
Money in the Bank match.
featuring.
Bray Wyatt,
Okay.
The Undertaker,
Okay.
The Rock,
The Rock.
Roman Reigns,
Okay.
Cody Flippin' Rhodes,
Okay.
and one more. Triple H.
So Triple H. Okay, that'd be an interesting
And whoever
ladder
gets
match.
the money in the Bank gets to help Stephanie own WWE.
So like they get to be the new person that runs WWE.
Yeah.
So Triple H loses. That's just. And what is your favorite match ever?
So it's like the second, I think third, maybe third match I've ever watched. It was Undertaker and AJ Styles.
The Boneyard
Brave.
match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boneyard match. It's my favorite, dude. And then my first match was Bray Wyatt. Bray
That
Wyatt
you ever watched?
Yep, that was my first match. He was the Fiend. And I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have nightmares tonight, but that guy's really cool.
It was pretty neat that you got to see Undertaker wrestle in an actual match.
Yeah, I seen him twice, but the first one was sort of quick.
Yeah.
Very quick.
That was the one where he just
Chokeslam. 1, 2, 3.
AJ, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the tournament thing.
Yeah.
So all-time favorite match, Boneyard match, Undertaker AJ.
Yeah, and then I think second place probably the first match that I've ever seen.
Pretty
I
cool.
think it was Bray and maybe Braun or
Braun Strowman.
Braun and Roman. It was
the
Bray,
one.
Braun, and Roman.
It was the one. Yep. Was it the one where Roman came back?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that was a cool match.
I love that match. I'm Aubriella, and I approve this message.